Yo, what's good everybody? You already know what it do. It's your boy Tigga giving you guys another gameplay commentary today. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Today in the background, you're going to be seeing some Destiny 2 gameplay because we have a lot to talk about regarding Beyond Light. In this video, I'm just going to go over the weekly update that Bungie posted today, let you guys know how I feel about the changes that are coming into Destiny. And yeah guys, that's basically all I'm going to talk about in this video. If you like these types of videos, make sure you hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button and hit the bell for notifications. It really does help me a lot, you feel me? Also follow me on Twitch for live streams. I'll be live streaming Beyond Light on Twitch as well as my YouTube channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So guys, Bungie talked about a lot of stuff in this weekly update. First of all, they talked about the raid. The brand new raid goes live 10 a.m. Pacific time on November 21st. That is a Saturday. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go for the race. I won't be able to try to pull up a team together so we can try to compete for who can complete the raid first. But I am going to try to do the raid on day one. So if you guys are on PS4 and you want to join in on the raid with me this Saturday, then go ahead, shoot me a DM. I'll let you know my PSN and we can go ahead and get it started. They talked about contest mode with the raid. They also talked about the stuff that you can get if you win the race. They have this nice little belt. But also they have stuff for people who complete the raid on day one. They have a nice little belt and emblem you can unlock if you complete the raid on day one. And if you complete the raid before December 31st, you get a nice little jacket and vest. I'm definitely going to try to do the raid before then because I'm trying to flex in my raid vest when I go out in public, you feel me? But yeah, they talked about the raid and all the stuff that you can get with the raid if you complete it day one. But the one thing I want to talk about in this video regarding this update is Stasis. Stasis has been nerfed. It's been nerfed. The darkness is a problem in the lore of Destiny because not only has it, you know, caused a lot of problems within the Destiny universe, but it's also kind of ruined the Crucible. I mean, when Stasis was first available when Beyond Light came out, it was insane. Like, it was bad. Like, I mean, everybody was using the ability. It was like I would get hit with grenades out of nowhere and it would take so long for me to break out of it and stuff. Like it needed to be fixed. But fortunately for us, Stasis has finally been addressed and handled by Bungie. In their weekly update, they said that we have seen a lot of feedback on Stasis since Beyond Light launched last week. We heard it's a ton of fun to use, but certain aspects of this new subclass can be frustrating to go up against. Looking at you, Shadebinder Warlocks. We have a few minor tweaks planned to go out in the new hotfix this week. Our goal here is to do some early tuning to rein Shadebinders back, and while still maintaining their overall efficiency and power fantasy. So yeah guys, Bungie finally listened. I was really starting to worry why Bungie was acting so fast on the PvE exploits, but acting like everything was okay in terms of the Stasis subclass like in PvP, because Stasis has really been throwing the meta off in the Crucible. I mean, in terms of weapon balancing, I think the Crucible is in a pretty good state, but it was just this subclass that was really messing things up. But let me go ahead and get into the changes that they did to Stasis. So Stasis breakout damage has been reduced from 110 to 90. They adjusted the curve that reduces the breakout damage using resilience. They also increased the damage reduction effect resilience has so that higher tiers of resilience are more valuable, and it also caps out at 90 resilience. They also have pre-numbral blast. This is for the Warlocks. The projectile speed has been reduced to 20%. The range has also been reduced. Winter Wrath duration has been reduced from 30 seconds to 24 seconds. And the attack for it has also been reduced as well. And Cold Snap Seeker speed reduced by 23%. So it seems like a lot of these changes are for the Warlocks. And I'm not even going to lie, I feel like the Warlocks benefited the most from this subclass. Like, I've been seeing a lot more Warlocks in Crucible, and they've really been tearing it up right now with this subclass. So I really do believe that a lot of the changes come from them. Against Guardians, they say that the Cold Snap freeze duration has been lowered from 4.75 seconds to 1.35 seconds. The Ice Flare Bolts freeze duration lowered from 4.75 seconds to 1.35 seconds. The Warlock melee freeze duration has also been lowered, and the Winter Wrath heavy attack no longer affects players who are not encased. So yeah guys, I think these are some really solid changes for Stasis. I think this is really going to help out the Crucible a lot. I feel like it will balance some things out. I think Stasis is really fun to use. It's very fun to use in PvE and PvP, but it definitely needs tuning. I think Bungie is also worried about what the subclass can do in PvE as well, especially with the new raid coming out. I feel like they think that this subclass can do a lot of damage in PvE, so they're probably going to try to tune it down a little bit so it can be fair and balanced. The Warlocks definitely were a problem in PvP. I'm sorry to say this, but y'all niggas had a lot of sauce with this subclass, like no cap. Like, I'm glad that they finally addressed that. I'm really happy with these changes. Like I said, I think this will balance out the Crucible a lot. I feel like it'll probably be a lot more easier to break out of Stasis now whenever you get trapped in a grenade or a super. So yeah, I really do like the changes that Bungie is bringing to the subclass with this new hotfix. Now the last thing we're going to talk about is the loot pool. So one of the things that I was going to address in my Beyond Light review that I'm currently working on was the loot pool. The loot pool was very lacking in this expansion. I was still getting weapons from past seasons. I wasn't getting a lot of the newer weapons to drop, with the exception of guns like the Stars and Shadow and stuff like that. But yeah, I haven't been really getting a lot of the new weapons with this expansion, but Bungie has fortunately addressed this in their weekly update. They said, as Beyond Light has launched, we've been tracking your feedback around loot, particularly weapons, and wanted to take a moment to let you know how we are processing it. Today we're going to talk mostly about the short term, with more information to follow in the future around the long term as we work through those problems. Infusion caps are intended to help keep Destiny 2 evolving and ensure that every release the new rewards are exciting and relevant to the meta. However, we agree with your feedback that there's currently not enough variety in the world loot weapons available to players this season. So here's what Bungie is going to be doing when this hotfix is implemented. First, they're going to remove all legendary weapons that hit their infusion cap at the end of this season. So weapons like the Old Fashioned and stuff like that, yeah, they're getting cut. Also, they're going to be adding all of the 7th Seraph weapons from Season 10, and they're going to be adding all of the Season 11 seasonal and planetary reprisal weapons back as well. So yeah, this is a really good thing. Hopefully this will expand the loot pool in Beyond Light, because this is one of the main concerns that me and a lot of other people have with Beyond Light, was the loot pool. It just seemed very limited and lacking, and hopefully this change will help improve on that. But yeah guys, that's basically it with the video. I just want to let you guys know about the weekly update and how I feel about the changes to Stasis, as well as the brand new loot pool and the raid. Like I said earlier, I'm not going for the race, but I will be doing the raid day 1. If you want to join me, then let me know in the comment section below. Hit me up in the DM and I'll give you my PSN. I'm on PS4 and we can go ahead and get this thing cracking, because I'm trying to get this loot. So yeah, go ahead and do that if you want to do that. But that's basically it with the video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like the video, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch all of you guys on the flip. Thanks for watching. Peace.